1, 2, 3, 4. Mike and John got it going on. Mike and John got it going on. Mike and John got it going on. Mike and John got it going on.
All the weekends about here, huh? Friday?
Well, isn't Friday part of the weekend?
It is in my book, so the weekend's here.
All right, weekend started.
It is, and we've got a lot going on today. Mike and John got it going on. Mike Marino and John King. We'll take a look at last night's TNT trivia question. Studies found most people do this roughly 5 times a day.
Wow.
Most of the time, not by choice.
Oh, wow.
So we'll get to
Well,
that.
it's not what I thought it was.
Well, one of the big answers was pass gas, and if you're only doing that 5 times a day, you might want to see a doctor about
Well,
that.
women don't pass gas.
No, they don't.
No, they hold it all in and then they explode at age 50.
We know who said that. We'll find out today's answer and look at some of yours in just a few minutes. In the meantime, Gig-O News, brought to you by Cooper and Binkley Jewelers in downtown Brighton.
All right, here's what's going on. Expect additional delays this weekend on I-96 in Oakland County.
That's perfect.
Hey,
we love to travel
I knew
96
you-
and
I knew you-
that flex lane.
Love it. The Michigan Department of Transportation says the I-96 Flex Route project will require reducing westbound I-96 from one lane from I-275 to Wixom Road starting at 6 o'clock Saturday morning through 5 p.m., while crews place pavement markings along the westbound 96 lanes to ready for the next stage of work. In addition to the project, the westbound I-696 ramp to westbound 96 will be reduced to one lane. That's going to last through late fall of this year. And after 3 o'clock Saturday afternoon, westbound 96 will have 2 lanes open from I-275 to Kent Lake Road, also through late fall. You're welcome. There may be additional changes to that stretch. For up-to-date information, you can go online to drivingoakland.org. And Michigan's Lieutenant Governor, meanwhile, got a first-hand look at the project on Thursday. Lieutenant Governor Garland Gilchrist II inspected progress made on the 96 Rebuilding Michigan project. Again, that's from 96 from Kent Lake Road to the 275, 696 M5 interchange. According to administration officials, the effort's expected to support nearly 3,500 jobs. It's one of over 20 Rebuilding Michigan projects that are investing $3.5 billion into Michigan's infrastructure. Gilchrist said drivers for too long had contended with frequent accidents and congestion on that stretch of 96, and that through the program, they're installing intelligent transportation equipment that will relieve congestion and keep drivers safe. The Michigan Department of Agriculture and Rural Development Director, Gary McDowell, Thursday showcased a local gas station in highlighting the state's consumer protection efforts and the critical role that the department plays in ensuring Michigan motorists and truckers are getting both the quality and quantity of fuel that they're paying for at the pump. Speaking at the Marathon Gas and Wash in Williamston, McDowell said that as consumers continue to feel the pinch of skyrocketing fuel prices, he wanted them to know that the department inspectors play a critical role in protecting motorists at the pump. The agency said while most gas station operators are delivering the proper quality and quantity of fuel, motorists can help increase their protection by making sure the price display on the pump is set to 0 before the pump starts and verifying the sign on the roadway matches the price on the pump before fueling. So when you see that sign on the roadway and you go, it's how much? Make sure that it's the same when you pull up to the pump.
Sure.
And then you look at the pump and you go, it's how much? Make sure that matches. Yeah. That you're how much and the how much.
You want a matching how much?
You want the cartoon eyes come out.
Don't worry, I'm sure they're going to reduce the price soon.
Yeah, well.
I'm sure that's going to happen.
Yes, the oil companies are sitting on
Yes,
piles of cash.
Saying, you know what? We're making too much money. Give it back to the little people.
Well, that's what we do here at the oil companies. Yes. We're all about serving the country.
Givers.
Right? Yeah.
They're giving it to
you. In addition, consumers should always request a receipt as a record of their purchase. So you can go, I spent how much? So you want to make sure that your how much when you see the sign on the road matches the how much on the pump, and then the how much did I spend on the receipt.
And then when you get your credit card report, you want to double check that and say, how much?
How much?
Okay.
Right. You just
We're
make
not
sure
eating
that
this week.
Make sure that all goes together. You can find a link at the MikeandJohnPodcast.com website for additional information.
It's the new Petro weight loss program.
Yeah, that's
you
true.
spend more on gas and less on food.
Well, didn't you say passing gas?
Petro. All right, news brought to you by Cooper and Binkley Jewelers in downtown Brighton. If you're looking for their special one-of-a-kind keepsake for that special someone, they've got it. They've got great designs from Simon G. and Zagani, so stop by and see for yourself. The collection at Cooper and Binkley Jewelers on Main Street in downtown Brighton. Your first and last stop for that perfect gift, one-of-a-kind keepsake. Father's Day, of course, this weekend, and we know the Binkleys were in Vegas checking out the newest and greatest in designs, too, this past week. So
And
we're gonna bring
obviously-
some of that back to the store.
Getting us some Father's Day gifts.
Little bling.
Yeah. I'm sure our wives are in touch with Barb.
Probably.
Yeah.
Probably. Or maybe not. Cooper and Binkley Jewelers, downtown Brighton, and online, cooperandbinkleyjewelers.com. Matter of fact, Cooper and Binkley Jewelers is going to be a part of our big Mike and John Summer Splash Party at the historic Howell Theater.
Yeah, that's right. It's
Downtown.
historic.
It is historic.
Well-
and this adds to the history,
Oh, God,
as
yes.
a matter
Are
of
you
fact.
kidding me? This is going to go down in they'll be telling stories of this for generations to
And
come.
you know what's so big about this? Besides that it's our first annual
Right.
Summer Splash Party.
Right.
It's free to you.
That's right.
Our friends, family,
Come on
we want to
down.
fill the theater.
That's right.
Have some fun, do some giveaways, see a movie.
Right. We're going to see a fun 80s movie. We're in the midst of negotiations to secure the rights.
Our people and their people. And
Do you have the
they're getting
DVD? I
together.
don't know. Do you have a DVD?
I don't.
Do you have, let me,
I might
does
have it on
anyone,
VHS.
Does anyone have DVDs anymore?
You know what? We should show it on a VCS.
Can I just plug in my Netflix? Is
VCS?
that no? We're going to show a fun '80s movie, and
Yes,
again, like you said, Cooper and Binkley Jewelers, big part of our Summer Splash Party, July 9th at the historic Howell Theater, and it's a free movie night. Come on in, and of course,
If you buy
Barb.
popcorn and pop,
Yeah.
that kind of stuff, the goodies from the theater, Tyler's going to donate half the proceeds.
20%.
20%.
I see you're stepping up.
I was trying to up Tyler's game. Nudge.
Tyler's just going to give away all the money. No, 20% of the proceeds from the concessions will go towards a charity. And again, we hope to see you out there. Free movie night, and Cooper and Binkley Jewelers will be giving away some bling.
And we'll be handing out Mike and John special event T-shirts.
That's right.
So,
More details to come. We hope to have it all nailed down by next week.
all right.
Or the week after.
Or
maybe
the
week
day
after.
before.
July 8th.
We'll let you know.
We'll have you know.
Just mark your calendar. Plan to be there. Bring the family and
Right.
friends.
This is the save the date notice.
Yes, it is.
Yeah. You know what? I want to do something right now.
Oh, no.
The
Is
last
it
couple of
legal?
shows. Well,
Just ask.
turn off the camera. The last couple shows,
Yeah.
we have ended with Murphy's Family Auto. They're a supporter of the show.
Yes, they are.
And I feel bad because we kind of fit him in on the final music.
That's John's fault.
Oh,
by the
that's
way.
my fault, right.
So
Okay.
we'd like to take
So-
this moment to recognize
We're-
Murphy's Family Auto.
Exactly. Murphy's Family Auto, of course, now open Saturdays 8 to 1. You can call and schedule an appointment, 517-552-3040. Tell them Mike and John sent you. You save 5% off your bill. Murphy's Family Auto, your car knows. Murphy'sFamilyAuto.com. See, I didn't have to rush through that.
That's good.
Fit it in over the music.
Here's what I'm going to recommend. This is my Murphy's Family Auto tip of the day. If you want to take the car in on Saturday, you could probably drop it off that night, Friday night.
Yeah, you do. Right.
Put the key in the deposit
Dropbox.
box, and then you go to Lake on Saturday 1 o'clock. You get a ride back and pick up your car. You don't even have to worry about it. You just or go to the
You
pool.
might want to show up 12:45.
Well, yeah.
I don't think you'll show up right at 1. I mean,
No,
Dennis and the gang, they'd like to go.
They might be in
They'd like to
lunch.
enjoy their weekend, too.
Sure.
So if you show up at like 1,
But you have that flexibility if you work all week.
that's true. But it's very convenient now. They're open Saturdays 8 to 1. You can take advantage
All right,
of
now
that.
here's what I would like to do.
What would you
Because
like to do?
Yesterday, one of us
Do I hear a
forgot.
bus? Do I hear a bus coming?
Beep, beep. One of us forgot during the Less You Know to mention our great sponsor.
Why is that my
One of
fault?
us.
Or is this not Mike and John got it going on? Is it
Yes.
just and John got it going on?
And John got it going on.
This is half of
And John.
this is half of your
All right,
responsibility,
you know what?
young man.
All right, it's my fault. I was just trying to dial the phone
Ah.
to get Rich on the phone for the Less You Know. But of course, our friends at the Genso team are proud sponsors of the Less You Know.
Right, and
Jordan
we
Genso,
neglected to mention that when we talked to Rich Perlberg
We're
about
old
the
and we forgot.
pitiful state of Detroit sports, and we just
Got
reconfirmed
lost.
just how terrible every Detroit sports team is.
And last night, the Tigers continued to prove that.
Right. Well, they waited till the ninth inning to lose.
Sure, let's blow it at
Hey,
the
let's
end.
let's look like we might win, and then we'll just lose anyway.
It was a cliffhanger.
Yeah. So, so we our apologies to Jordan, but of course the Genso team at Remax Platinum. And if you want to know less, for instance, if you have a conversation with Jordan about professional bull riding, all right, you will find out less. That's not something he's an expert in. But if you'd like to know more, Jordan loves teaching people about the real estate transaction process and current market conditions. Give him a call at 248-444-9777, or you can find him on Facebook at Jordan Genso, Community Servant, Community Realtor. And
You know what? I heard a rumor that Jordan is pretty good at Rubik's Cube. Ask him about that. I'm not sure if he is or not. That's just
I can
rumors
tell
on
you
the
about
street.
Rubik's Cube. You just put that
No, it's
screwdriver
not-
in, you
no,
pop
no,
it open.
You got it legit Rubik's Cube.
Okay,
All right. It's Friday. The great Bonnie Runyan,
that's true.
of course, joined us when we were at How
How.
Nutrition.
Right. And she is the great Bonnie. Right?
Yeah, she is. Let's see what she's up to this weekend.
Good morning.
Good
you
morning.
all.
Well,
Hey,
good
Bonnie,
morning.
how are you?
Well, I'm good. Does that sound real positive?
It does.
And I don't know. There was a little hesitation on that. Is there something
Yes.
going on? What's up? What's up?
Well, I know you guys live in Howell. Do you live where you get to travel on Latson Road between 59 and Allen Road?
Well, there is a little construction project going on there, right?
Yeah.
It's horrendous.
We were just talking about construction.
Construction, yes.
It's fun, isn't it?
Yes.
Well, there's two things we like to do in Michigan. Complain about the poor state of the roads, and then complain about all the construction when they try and fix
Yes.
them.
And the roads are in bad shape.
Yeah. But that section of Latson is something you travel often.
Put a little damper on your daily runs.
Well, let's put it this way. I get to Clyde Road, and I go east or west.
Yeah.
I'm north of Clyde Road. Because I ain't going. But, I mean, oh, yeah. Yeah.
You sound wow. This is
Sound
this
like a
is
Bob
probably-
Seger song. Were you 12 hours out of Mackinac City?
You know, this is probably the downest I've heard
Yeah.
Bonnie Runyan ever. So we need to cheer up
But
Bonnie.
I will
Runyan.
say, though, Bonnie, even when you're down, you're still kind of up.
Yeah.
Still very positive when you're downing.
Oh, so what are you up to besides getting ready for July 9th?
Oh, see, she's all on top.
Are you marked your calendar?
I sure did.
Well, that's good. We're looking forward to seeing you and any other Runyans that may come along.
Hey, I've been telling everybody about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah, again, the Summer Splash Party, July 9th at the Historic Hall Theater. And we're looking forward to having a good time. Now that we know you're going to be there.
We'll have a special Runyan section.
Yeah.
Now you're probably going to say, oh, my God, what do we got to do now?
No, we
I'm not shaving anything off more, Bonnie. No. That's it. I'm done. I'm
giving
done.
the recommendations. No, matter of fact, when we ran into some people and they were talking about the great shaving event that you performed on John's mustache, and the scars have healed.
Yes, they have. Emotional and otherwise.
Yeah.
Oh,
So do you, now that you've seen John for about a month or so, stashless,
yeah.
what do you think? Should he keep it that way or go
You know what?
back?
It's all about his personality.
There you go.
Yeah.
The mustache is neither here nor there. I would say whatever his wife wants.
Yeah.
Yeah. Happy wife, happy life.
That's what they say.
There you go. You got it, guys. You got it.
I actually just the other day saw a picture of myself with the mustache, and it looked odd to me. I mean, I had that mustache for almost my entire adult life, and I've only had it gone for about a month, and it already looks weird,
And
with it. So
and you don't miss it, right?
I don't, not really.
It's kind of like that uncle that stayed too long and you got rid of it.
Yeah, it was like it was time. Yeah.
Goodbye, Uncle Stash.
It was time. It looked like the Lorax. It had to go.
Guys,
Harumph, harumph.
what are you all up to?
Well, we're going to.
I know you're going 100 miles an hour too.
Yeah.
Yeah, No. We
No,
don't speak.
not on 96. He's not.
All right. What we are actually planning is tomorrow we're getting together with some of our old Livingston County Radio Incorporated folks.
Yes.
Our alumni
Some of our
get together.
former coworkers.
Yeah.
We're looking forward to seeing them.
Back when radio was,
Radio.
yeah.
You know.
So we're going to see some old friends.
What's the chances? Oh my goodness! Now I'm going to have a big one. What's the chances, guys? If you get together with all this radio stuff, let's get a radio station. Let's go. Let's have music again.
Okay.
Do you want me to join your meeting and vote?
It's not really a vote. You just can't just
right.
open up a shop and build a radio station.
Right.
You need licensing and all that kind of stuff. So.
As opposed to starting a podcast in
a
your
basement,
basement
that's
where
a little easier.
there's no regulation really. It's do what you want.
Yeah. So it's a little different,
Yeah.
a little
It's
more
not- it's not the
difficult than opening up a coffee shop.
Yeah.
So.
You know, there's times when I thought you went to this podcast just so Bonnie couldn't harass you on the phone 5 days a week.
No.
No, now we've got it down to 1 day a week.
Yeah, we've narrowed it down.
We've limited it to 1 day a week. But we enjoy your harassment.
Yes, we do.
What's going on with you
Yeah.
other than construction?
You know, I've just been really busy. Joint family,
It's good.
just busy. I love to be able to be helpful. And, yeah.
All
I
right.
mean, I'm doing something good today.
What are you doing today?
Well, I get to go to the Heartland Senior Center, and I'm helping put together the newsletter, the monthly newsletter.
Oh.
Can you squeeze our podcast in that newsletter somewhere?
I should be able to, but it's already printed up. I have to think about that next month.
Yeah, just put it in next month's edition.
Yeah.
Hey, be sure to check out the great Bonnie Runyan on Mike and John Got It Going On.
Right.
Plug your section.
Hey, my mouth does a big enough job.
Well, I'm sure they enjoy your company there too, Bonnie.
Well, I enjoy life.
Well, that's good. That's why we love talking to you.
Hey, did you buy that lottery ticket, by the way?
You know what? I did.
And?
Well, I told you guys to send me the winning numbers.
Oh,
So tell you what I'm going to do.
Mm.
Get
All
out
right.
your pencil and paper.
Get out the pencil and paper. All right.
We're going to give you winning numbers right now.
I got a pen.
Wait. Should we use the...
Yeah,
pen?
well, I don't know because that only goes up to 6.
All right, here's what we're going to do.
Only goes up
All
to
right,
6.
so Bonnie, you want us to give you the numbers?
No, I'm going to give them to you.
Oh,
okay.
I
All
thought
right.
you were going to... Okay.
These are the numbers you're playing?
Yeah. Well, I've had my lot. I told you I bought it that day.
Yeah.
Now, are these your regular numbers? You play these all the time?
No, I just went in and played the Mega Millions. It was good that night.
Yeah.
Okay.
And well, if you give us the numbers and everybody else copies
Yeah,
them,
you don't want that.
then we have to share.
We're not good at
I
sharing.
will text them to you.
Okay. All right, that
Because you
sounds
know
good.
what? Well, now wait a minute. If they find out, they're going to say, holy crap, Bonnie won all this money. I know there's going to be a radio station now. I know this.
We'll call it Bonnie Radio. How's that? All right. Well, you play the numbers, keep them top secret, and let us know how that goes.
All right.
All right. You have a great weekend, and we'll talk to you next Friday.
Thank you for being in my world.
All right. Thank you, Bonnie.
Bye-bye.
All right,
bye-bye.
have a great weekend.
All right. Of course, Mike and John Got It Going On, brought to you by Firehouse Doors, our OG sponsor here on the show. Still with us, and we appreciate it, Mike and Kim Witt.
Don't say it like it's a surprise. They're still with us.
No, they are still with us.
What's up with them? What's wrong with those people?
Well, they're getting adjusted. So we appreciate them, and they appreciate you checking in to get your garage doors checked. If you think you have a problem or you just want to make sure the springs are okay or it's functioning correctly, Firehouse Doors, the ones to call.
Absolutely. My friends Joe and Kathy, friends of the show, they emailed the other day and said, you know what, they had a problem with their garage door. They heard about Firehouse Doors on Mike and John Got It Going On, gave them a call, said they had excellent service, and they are now Firehouse Door customers for life. Of course, that's because they strive to treat each customer like family. One thing you will find out when you talk to Firehouse Doors customers is the great service that they receive. It's always prompt and it gets the job done, and they always know that they're getting quality service. Mike Witt, a proud U.S. Air Force veteran, and of course Firehouse Doors, your one-stop shop for residential, commercial, and rolling steel overhead door needs. They've also been Livingston County's only authorized distributor for CHI overhead doors. You can call them today, 810-599-7480. And, of course, every week we pull out a winner for a free garage door inspection, and then they get the TPC FL card. TPC FL.
I got to write that down.
That's 10% for life on all future garage door products and services from Firehouse Doors.
All right. Let's before we get in touch with Torch 180.
Yeah.
Let's take a look at some of the answers from last night's
All right. What was the trivia?
Thursday night trivia
Not that I
question.
wasn't paying attention.
It's okay.
I just wasn't paying attention.
Studies found, I didn't give them a sticky note. Studies found most people do this roughly 5 times a day.
Hey now.
What is it? That's not most people. That's only
What's
few, and
wrong
they're
with
younger
me?
than
Yeah.
us. Okay. Angela says pee. I've done that already.
Okay, well there you go. Yeah. I was know you're here because I'm usually down in the basement getting ready. I hear you come in. Okay.
Sorry. You gotta reveal behind the scenes.
Sorry, little TMI. That was a little TMI. Sorry.
Well, I don't want to have to get up during the show and have to pee.
You're right. You're right.
You know, you want to just give me a bucket?
Well, we were in a bit. Little sump pumps right over there.
That's where it's going to end up anyway, right? All right. So, yeah, pee is a great guess. It's not it. Cough. Forget what they're looking for.
Yeah.
Some of us, it may be more often than not. That was from Beth. That's a great guess. Use the F word.
Oh, that's just every hour for me.
That was before I got here. Yeah. Eat chocolate. Comb your hair or brush your hair.
Yeah. Adjust their underwear. According to our friend Spencer.
Look, if you are adjusting your underwear more than once a day, you might want to get
some new underwear or something, right?
Get
You know,
fits right.
and then you always got to give the look around. Like, all right.
Let's not pick your butt. It's
Well, you gotta, if you're kind of if it's in, if it's got.
If you wiggle in your chair, is that considered?
Okay. Let me just. All right, we're good. No, hold on. Oh, I'm in a bind.
Brandon says, look in the mirror. Let's see, what else do we have? Check their phone 5 times a day. That's probably
that's reserved.
Low.
That's
Check social media. That also probably pretty low as far as 5 times a day. Any others that wash their hands? That's a pretty good guess. We hope some people wash their hands more than 5 times
Maybe
a
just
day.
once a day would be great.
That would be good.
Yeah.
You ever wonder nowadays after you shake somebody's hand, because we're kind of back to doing that every now and then.
Right.
Did they wash their hand? Do I got to have a handy wipe handy to clean my hands after shaking their hand?
There used to be a time.
You go on TTT?
Yeah.
We had a guy we knew that we called Two Tooth.
Two-Tooth Tony.
And you just felt like you needed a shower after.
There just felt like any very nice guy. You want to shake your hand, and of course you want to be polite, and you just felt like, do we have any hands? Now that's just me.
It is really.
Yeah.
But it was true. All right. The answer.
Yeah, what was the answer?
The answer was wait in line 5 times a day.
That's a lot.
That is a lot, but you think about maybe part of that would be while you're in driving, waiting in line to make a turn, waiting in line to merge somewhere.
Okay, yeah, I guess
so
if
you
you had
look,
those
look at that kind of thing, or waiting in line somewhere for your food.
And how long till we're waiting in line for gas?
Oh, waiting in line for gas too. I mean, sometimes the pumps get pretty lined up. So waiting in line was our answer.
All right.
Time to. What?
Nothing.
All right, I was going to give Rhonda a call.
Yeah, I know.
All right.
We'll give her a call.
All right, we're giving Rhonda a call.
All right, we're calling Rhonda.
Callahan from Torch 180.
Who are we calling?
Hopefully they've recovered from our visit.
Yeah.
Last week, and boy, what a great event for the grand opening, and such a great place.
Good morning.
Good morning, Rhonda.
How are you?
Good. How are you?
We were just wondering if you've recovered from our visit last week over at Torch 180.
Yes.
Yeah, we enjoyed it.
What nothing but good things about you guys. So.
Yeah. Well, we were glad to be there,
We're
and
excited.
yeah, and we're excited about the changes that are underway there at Torch 180, and that's just the building part. But the key thing about Torch 180, what Torch 180 and Torch are all about, are the people.
Yeah, and you've gotten some new students.
Yeah, we did. We started 5 new students 2 weeks ago.
Now, is that pretty common, that amount, bringing in 5 at a time?
Well, so our goal had always been to have a rolling continuous, new groups coming in about every 6 months or so, and we were hoping to have like 5 or 6 every time. COVID just killed it. Like we never even really got the flow going, and so this was this group. The most of them just finished high school. They're looking at culinary as a possible next step, and we were able to meet with them while they were still in high school, which we weren't able to do the last 2 years.
Right.
So so that is the goal. The goal is that they will just roll through like that, and that we'll have a new group coming in 6 months or so from now.
But I saw you put up a post and you said, life lessons learned. Don't start a new class, plan for a grand reopening, and get the truck out on the road all at the same time. Probably not. Scheduling might want to work a little differently.
It was not my smartest move.
We live and learn, right? If anybody can juggle, it certainly is you, Rhonda. We've seen that ever since this whole thing started, as far as Torch and the truck and Torch 180. I mean, it seems like you've always got a couple of things up in the air that you're trying to keep above water. So you do a great job with that.
Yeah. Well, we have. What's been really, really, really cool. Because my dream for Torch was always that each neighborhood would have its own dedicated volunteers who care about that neighborhood, who know the people there. That was always my goal. And when we first started, we were able to do that because we literally were only in like one neighborhood a week. And it was us and, a couple of other people were helping. As it's grown, I kind of felt it was, we were kind of losing that. But now this summer, I've got every single neighborhood is being taken care of by a group of volunteers. And I'm looking at, and that's what Lawrence does out in California with Los Angeles, and we're looking at doing the same thing over in Ypsilanti. Wow. And I just think the people who are in the area, they know the neighborhoods. They know what the needs are. So I think that's been really cool, and that's taken a ton off of my shoulders in terms of the Torch.
Well, that's great. Yeah. I mean, and
yeah.
the expand and being able to take the Torch concept and expand it out. I mean, to California, but even to Ypsilanti. These are exciting developments.
It really is exciting. Sometimes I have to stop and I have to stop and think, because you can start thinking, man, I'm not doing enough. Because you look around and you see all the needs, and it's like, I have to do more. But we are doing a lot, and just because I'm not getting out there as much as I used to. The work is still being done, and people are still getting fed, and it's still a total blessing. The truck was parked since 2020, so the big truck, and so
right.
I just was having one problem after another getting things working again in that, but I think it's coming together this week. So
good news. That's great news.
Right. Well,
yes.
If you need some help working on the engine, Mike will be glad to go over.
Yeah. I don't know anything, but
I don't know anything either. I'll bang on it with a wrench.
That's the one thing that's okay.
No. Oh, okay.
It's a kitchen component.
I mean, because if you need me to come over and swear at it, I can do that. That's my usual MO to try and make things work.
Kind of kick it a couple times.
And swear at it. Yeah, if that would work, I'll be happy to help out.
Well, I really appreciate the offer.
Yeah, right.
Well, just put a pin in that.
Yeah, just when you need it, let me know. I'm ready anytime. This could be. You know what? I'm just gonna use this moment to announce that if anyone needs me to come and swear at something, give me a call. At a moment's notice, I'll be there.
He can do it via Zoom too.
I'm like Superman. Swearing man.
Hey, we need to pick a winner for
we do.
This week's lunch. So we're going to get out the special hopper for those that have entered to win a prize here on Mike and John Got It Going On. And
right. And I have to say, the lunch for two at Torch 180, it's super popular.
Yes,
people just love this.
Well, the gentleman who won last week, he called Tuesday, whatever day, and he was like, I've never won anything in my life, and if this was the one thing that I could win, I heard nothing but good things about you guys. I am so excited.
Well, that's
awesome.
Awesome.
It was really cool. It was cool to get that feedback.
Absolutely.
All right. Who do we have this week?
Our winner this week is Emily Schoen. Emily Schoen, congratulations. You've won lunch for two at Torch 180.
All right. We'll be
Congratulations, Emily. Can't wait to meet you.
Yeah.
All right, Rhonda, have a wonderful weekend. We'll talk to you next Friday.
All right, sounds good. Thanks,
All
guys.
right, thanks.
All right, we've got our 2-cent history lesson to check out for today as we get into it. Is officially the weekend. We made it so. June 17th, it's Flip-Flop Day.
Ooh.
Wear your flip-flops so people can hear you coming. Apple Strudel Day. Strudel. I'm not a big apple strudel fan, but it is fun to say.
It's okay.
Apple strudel. It's also Cherry Tart Day. You've got your choice. Apple strudel.
I go cherry tart if that's the choice.
She's my cherry tart. 1856 on this day.
Not the same.
No, it's not. 1856, a couple of things happened in our United States history.
Okay.
The Republican Party opened its first convention in Philadelphia. They were looking for the Rocky statue, but it hadn't been put there.
No, right. They were like, I hear that coming up sometime there'll be a guy that runs up these stairs that don't exist
They
yet.
worked on it, Mighty Mix. The Statue of Liberty arrived in New York. It was a gift from France.
And we had to put it together.
Yeah, it's like with no directions.
I mean,
they were all in
they
French.
were in French.
You're like, what? Where does this go?
Right.
Yes.
The other day, my wife ordered something from Amazon, and it came with these instructions. And I pulled out the book, and it's all in another language. And I'm looking, and you know how sometimes like one side is one language,
Sure.
and I'm looking through, and I'm like, no, there's like 4 different languages. None of them are English. I'm like, I start on a rant. I know you find that hard to believe.
You should have called you.
Like, this
to
is
swear at
stupid.
it.
I mean, oh my God, they don't have a thing that my wife comes up, she goes, pulls out another thing out of the box. She goes, well, here's the ones in English. I'm like, oh.
Never
okay.
mind.
Never mind. Then I couldn't. And then
they
they didn't work, and I started swearing.
Yes.
And
1877, Charles Elmer Hires first advertised his new soft drink. He called it root beer. It was not beer, it was root beer.
Root beer.
Hires root beer. You like Hires?
I'm an A&W man myself.
A&W, a little sweeter. I think the Hires.
I just have the great memories of going to A&W after the Little League game.
Yeah. They had footlong hot dogs.
Yeah.
That was a bonus.
Yeah.
They have footlongs. It's like two hot dogs.
Just
in
what a
one.
growing child needs.
So this day in 1972, President Richard Nixon's eventual downfall began with the arrest of 5 burglars inside the Democratic National Headquarters
Well,
in Washington's Watergate
50
complex.
years ago today.
Yeah.
And of course, one of the burglars
Check out these tapes.
had on his possession, I just love this story. One of the burglars had on his possession a phone number to the White House. Pro tip. Okay. Leave the White House phone number somewhere else before you go break in,
Well,
okay?
thank goodness he didn't have a cell phone that would have texting information on it. That stuff can come back to, or email.
Yeah.
That stuff can come back to haunt you if you're a politician.
Well, now it'd be like they're live streaming it. Oh, hey, look, I'm breaking in. Hello.
1994, after refusing to give himself up on murder charges, O.J. Simpson led police on a rambling, slow-speed tour up and down the freeway.
Oh, good times.
Everybody ordered pizza and watch.
I did watch.
Yeah. It was a big night for pizza.
It was a big. I don't think we ordered pizza.
I didn't
We
get
might
pizza
order
yet.
Chinese.
Did it come with instructions on how to eat?
Oh, I don't need instructions for that. That I can figure out.
And finally, it was on this day in 2012, 10 years ago. Bruce Springsteen played his longest show when he turned in a 3-hour, 48-minute, 32-song set in Madrid. That surpassed his previously longest show, which happened in December of 1980 in Long Island, New York, which clocked in at 3 hours, 43 minutes.
Really?
Bruce was always known for those real long shows. They just kept going.
And in Madrid.
And in Madrid.
You know, we have a listener in Madrid.
Yes, we do. I don't think he was around.
Michael, I think is his name.
Michael Kushner?
No.
No?
No.
We got another. Miguel.
Colombino, I think. Is that his name?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. He's our Madrid listener.
He's our representative there in Madrid.
So, yeah.
Telling all the Madridians.
He,
Listen to Mike
Madridians.
All right, that's your 2-cent history lesson for today.
Oh, it's kind of short. The lesson,
That's
too.
what she said.
Hey, okay, we're 7th graders.
Recent survey asked people about things they buy but never use. Mostly online purchases, but things we buy but never use. They don't have to be online, but online subscriptions was the number one thing people buy and never use. Extended warranties.
I've learned to just
I've only
know.
bought maybe one, and after that I was like, okay, well.
Actually, the only extended warranty that I learned to always get is on my kids' cell phones or laptops. because inevitably they will get broken because they're idiots. I love my children.
You know what they say about the apple in the tree thing. Coming in at number 3.
Hey!
I was wondering how long that would take to get from here to there. Coming in at number 3, this I thought was interesting. Things people buy but never use. At number 3, third most answered, a filing cabinet.
I have a filing cabinet.
Do you use it?
Nope.
Okay, maybe not. I know our filing cabinets are just full. We like to keep documents.
Well, we did a great emptying out last year.
The freeing of the files.
And so we went, and that filing cabinet, it's a 5-drawer filing cabinet over there, was full. We had tax returns going back to the 90s, all kinds of just crap. I'm like, this stuff has got to go. Like, I don't need to be.
You don't want the government knowing about that stuff you bought in the 90s.
Yeah, they don't care. It's a bunch of food receipts anyway.
At number 4, and this doesn't surprise me, expensive home exercise equipment. Yeah, let's get that $3,000 treadmill that we can hang clothes on in 6 months.
What about your the Peloton?
The Peloton, yeah. A lot of folks like the Peloton. Get the videos.
Right. You pick out your favorite trainer.
Yeah. Faster.
Yeah, she looks hot.
Then you get tired of her. I wouldn't know. I don't have a Peloton. Am I going to ride a bike? It's probably going to be outside. Number 5, unnecessary baby care stuff. Cookbooks at number 6. Yeah. Gym memberships at number 7. A lot of people.
Seems low.
It's like, yeah. I'm going to buy a gym membership, and I'll get there eventually. Planners and journals. It just shows we get the planner. I'm going to plan out my year. Or I'm going to keep track of everything I did.
And then you see it at the garage sale. Oh, look.
And number 9, single-use appliances. Yeah, maybe air fryers. Those were big for a while. Maybe, those types of appliances.
I like my air fryer.
And finally, travel accessories. Buy the little travel things. And you don't travel.
Little cute little deodorants.
We encourage everybody to use those.
It's cute. It's little teeny one.
And it costs so
I'm
much
gonna shave
money.
now.
It's cute.
It's travel size.
It's like a mini me. When you think
travel
about
size.
Yeah, travel size.
is
Or
lovely.
trial size too. That's for when you're going to court. No, it's not. I'm going to court. I need a trial size. All right, that's our 2-cent history. Our 2-cent history and the list of things that we buy and never use.
Yeah.
All right, I think that's it for this week.
I think that's plenty.
Take us out.
We've had quite a week here.
It's been very busy. Busy.
Has it though?
Well, we've been gearing up for our big party. Did we mention the party?
Yeah.
The Summer Splash Party?
Yeah.
We
July
did.
9th, Historic Hall Theater.
I almost forgot the day.
Free movie night.
I almost forgot what we were
There'll
doing.
be giveaways from Cooper and Binkley Jewelers, plus more.
Mike and John gear, free, limited edition,
Save the date.
limited quantities.
Evening
available.
of July 9th.
Yeah, you can start lining up now if you want.
Yeah,
I
camp.
would.
I think Tyler, at the theater,
Camping is available.
he will appreciate it if you
We're
pitch your
gonna-
tent right in front of his theater. just
What
start
we're going to
camping.
do is, you know what, you get in the movie free, but if you want to pitch a tent leading up to the movie, we'll charge you for
It's
the
not that
space.
kind of movie.
No. But it might be. It could be for some. Something fishy going around here.
Did we get all our sponsors? Okay, good.
Yeah, we did.
You've
Okay,
been
just making sure.
giggling with Mike and John.
Yeah, you have.
Tune in next time and giggle on.
Giggle on, sir and madam.
Giggle whenever convenient.
All right. It's post-show time.
Yeah, it is.
And once again, we have nothing.
Well, it's your turn.
Is it my turn?
Yeah. Yeah, I had stuff yesterday, remember?
What did you have?
I don't know.
You had nothing.
I can't remember.
Yeah, we didn't have anything.
I think earwax is...
I wonder if we should maybe do away with the post-show content. What do you think?
You know what?
I mean,
here's what we're going to do for our post-show content. We're going to think about what Monday's post-show content will be.
I'll tell you what we're going to do.
Oh, boy.
Since I got out the Pop-O-Matic and I never got to use it.
You're going to pop?
All right, yeah.
Let's have a pop-off.
All right.
2
This
out
is
of
your...
3. This is like, remember we used to play War with cards?
Yeah.
You know, I got an ace. That's the time. Give us a tilt.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay, there you go.
All right.
All right. So we're gonna do best out of 5.
Okay.
3 out of 5 wins.
All right, I'm going to pop.
You got a 2.
All right.
I got a 3. That's
All right,
1
you
for
won-
me.
you won.
I
Okay.
win. Let's just call it done.
Okay. Now you go.
All right. Oh, I got to go first this time. I got
4.
4. Yeah, it's not bad.
2.
2. That's 2 for me. We might not even have 5.
All right, we'll see. All
You
right.
wanna go
No,
first?
you go.
Because I won.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, 1, 2, 3. This is like soaking your Oreo in milk.
5.
5.
All right.
Oh, you're gonna hold it longer than I did and harder. You're pressing down on that thing, trying to break it. And a 3.
All right.
Wait a minute, that's 3 in a row. I gotta go.
You
for the
said 3
sweep.
out. Oh, you
I gotta
no,
go
go
for
for
the
the sweep.
sweep.
I just
Yeah,
want to
go
rub
for
it in now.
Yeah.
All right, fine.
Oh,
6. I can tie. No.
No.
All right,
That's
let's see if you
4.
get the sweep.
All right.
Son of a.
They'll be grinding on this all weekend. A 3. You got a chance.
Here's my chance.
You got a chance.
Break up the sweep. No sweep.
Oh, a tie.
Tied it up. All right, we got
to do the tiebreak.
We got to do a tiebreak.
So it still could be a sweep.
This is so stupid.
Oh, a 3. It didn't bounce at all.
Ah, there you go.
All right, I didn't get the sweep.
All right.
1.
Cue the Rocky
was,
theme.
Was that exciting or what?